Hey everybody, Grinder Mom here. Today I'm going to show you how to build the hopper clock inside of the console edition. The hopper clock doesn't work. Well, I can't seem to get it to work for the console, Xbox One. So I made my own, and I'm going to show you how to make it here. This is just a track, and you'll see that there's a dispenser down there, and it shoots out one block. And the timers are here in the hoppers. So as you can see, it works. You can see, there you go. Alright, so yeah, let me show you how to make the clock, and then I'll show you how to do the wiring for the automatic sugarcane farm. Alright, so let's go over here and get started. Alright, first things first, you want to figure out how long you want it to take for the pistons to go off. So I'm going to make this one a little bit longer. You can actually make this underground. I'm just going to do it right here on top for the time being. But you can make this underground and block it, and you don't have to make it above ground like that. Alright, so first things first, you want to do your hoppers. This hopper is going to be where the track is. So you want to start your hopper shooting out from underneath of the track. This is going to be the track on top of the hopper, like so. Alright, so I'm going to go down 10 for the sugarcane farm. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. 10. Okay, so when you get down to the last one, you got to turn it back into where the track is going to go over top again. So as you can tell, it's there underneath of the track, and then that goes straight into a dispenser, which you might have to dig down a little bit. Put the dispenser in front of it, and there you go. Alright, so this is going to act as your as one piece of whatever dirt or anything comes down here and shoots out the dispenser, and your minecart's going to pick it back up. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and lay some track. You only need you need one detector rail, 2 power rails, and then the rest is all just regular rails. Again, you can make this as long as you want to make it to where it's going to take longer for it to go off, but it works pretty good this way. Okay, so all you do is a little circle right in front of this. You're going to need a powered rail here. Right there is fine. Powered rail. I go down in the ground and then pop back up over on the other side for the redstone wiring. Alright, so here you're going to need a detector rail right in front of this hopper. So detector rail, powered rail here, like so, and then just make your loop. Okay, so as your powered rail, you got to power those with redstone torches. Redstone torch. Alright, right here, you can get rid of all this dirt here. Like this. Oh, you can't get rid of that one. The one that's right by the powered rail, you cannot get rid of. You have to have that for redstone. Alright, so there's your pretty much basic setup. Alright, very important that right in front of this dispenser, you have to put a block. I usually go like that. Alright, so that way when it shoots out, it hits the wall and stays right here, right around the area of this track. Alright, so again, this is 10 hoppers long. And then as the detector rail, as the minecart comes along, it ignites, it turns on the detector rail. So, and then the detector rail, you wire in to your dispenser. Alright, so now if I had the game sound on, you would hear every time that light comes over here, you would hear the dispenser going off. So I'm going to do is slow down the current going to the dispenser so that way it kicks out at a certain point to where it throws it out right after the cart goes around. So I'm going to do 4. Let me just stop this cart. Alright, so 4 repeaters, all set to 4. And that slows down the current to where the timing, when the cart goes by, it won't throw it right here. It'll throw it right after it goes around. That adds to the time for it to send the current out. On the back side of here is where the current's going to come from. Okay, so inside of the cart, we are going to put, actually let me just do it in here. I'll put a whatever, it doesn't even matter. Let me just put a pork chop in there. That's cool. Alright, so as you can see, when the cart goes around, it'll pick up whatever's laying right on the track because it's a cart with a hopper in it. So when it shoots out here, the cart's going to pick up whatever that dispenser shoots out, goes around here, comes up to the detector, turns the dispenser on, and shoots it out. See how it shot it out? Alright, now it picked it back up, and as it picks it back up, when it comes across this hopper, it'll pull whatever's in that cart out of it. So then it'll go down here, and it go back to the dispenser. Okay, so that's a continuous loop. It's going to do that. It doesn't matter. You can turn the game off, turn it back on. It won't do anything. It's always going to do it. All right, so now that you have that part done, we're going to show you how to get the... All right, you're going to need a comparator. And what that is every time something comes through... Oh, did I put it the wrong way? Every time something comes through this hopper, it'll send a redstone signal. What's going on here? Which way did I have it on this side? Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so the comparator should go here. And every time something comes through that, it should... Oh, that's what I did. Alright, so every time... Come on. Why isn't it working? Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. This is the problem with building and just recording at the same time instead of doing a voiceover. Alright, so the problem was, if you did it the same way I was doing, hold on a second. Alright, so I had the powered rail, the detector rail before this hopper. The detector has to come in after the hopper, whatever way you got going, the minecart going. So I have this going counterclockwise. So if you had to go clockwise, the detector rail has to be here. If it's counterclockwise, the detector rail has to go here. So that way, when it goes over, it's not sending the signal until after it passes this hopper, which you'll see it should come through this. There you go. That pork chop came through. Alright, then once the pork chop comes through here, comes all the way down, goes to here, which creates the redstone signal from the comparator. As you'll see, it's going to light up. Boom. There it is. Alright, so that is the only way I can get a constant signal that's random. And then that's how I make the sugarcane farm. But yeah, so it's pretty basic, pretty simple. Well, not really pretty basic. It's actually pretty tricky. But the only thing is in the console editions, the mechanics are different than naturally in the PC. Just like the PC has more stuff that you can build with. But yeah, so this is the same as the hopper clock in a certain aspect because it's a little bit pricey. But once you build this, you can run multiple things off of this one system. You would just have to keep extending to wherever you got to go. That's why I say you can build this underground. Alright, so very important when you build this. You can make this as long as you want to make it even slower for the clock to do. But you know, 10 is a pretty steady flow of current. It's like every 2 passes or so, 3 passes, it gets the current. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, every time it goes around 5 times, it sends the signal. Well, except for the fact that I have 2 things in here. You only need 1 thing in here. Let me get it back out of here. Oh, dang it, I'm too slow. Let me pull it out. There we go. Alright, I got the pork chop out of there. So now that it only has 1 thing in there, it'll constantly pick that 1 thing up and create your signal every 5 times it goes around. Naturally, again, you can make this longer. It is a lot of iron. I suggest building an iron golem farm first. There's plenty of designs out there for that, you know. But this works for console edition. So that's what I was looking for, is a clock for console, because the hopper clock does not work. I can't get it to work. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll show you how to do the wiring and stuff on my automatic sugarcane farm, which works just fine. There's 14 of them in there already. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the nice little clock here that you can build on console edition. So if you like it, please share it. I really appreciate you guys watching. Leave me a comment. Thanks so much for watching.